bring them sounds at one time.
I'm up early in the morning, to get the skrilla, blue face pillar, the blade dealer, make a nigga forfeit, cause I'm the realest. Hey, niggas talking short shit, I need a million.
Big stepper, yeah, bitch I be stepping. Cooling kit with the flip switch, bitch that's the weapon. No drama.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
This legend bring them sounds at one time.
I'm hard, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support.
Taylor, and Bryce Huff has him. What a season for Bryce Huff, and it continues. He now has 3.5 sacks on the year.
Underneath, starts up high and then slips underneath. Takes any lane for Tyrod Taylor to run.
What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy, Big Pat Sports Talk. And today we're going to be talking about Mr. Bryce Huff as a potential free agent target for the New York Giants in 2024. And he's already in New York. He's with the New York Jets, and Bryce Huff, coming off a 10-sack season, is definitely a guy that I like here in free agency for the New York Giants. We're going to keep with the edge rusher movement to pair with Kayvon Thibodeau and Ojulari, and Huff would definitely fulfill that role, man. That guy, he's an absolute Wolverine when it comes to the field, playing on the field, rushing a quarterback. He's very stout. He could get a little bit better as far as the run game, but when it comes to rushing a passer, he has the shoulder dip move that he does, man. That's so great. And he gets to the quarterback, and he definitely can help this team tremendously when it comes to the pass rush. Like I said before, my Brian Burns video, go check that out. Edge rushers, other Giants can get. I did Brian Burns first. Like Brian Burns, he brings a fire to the field, man. He has a motor out of this world to get to the quarterback, and that's what he's supposed to do. He's going to go out there. He's going to be a strong force. He's going to punch some tackles. He's going to get to the quarterback, dip that shoulder low, get to the quarterback, sack the quarterback, and it will allow us to rush the passer with just 4 rushes instead of having to blitz all game long to create some pressure, which takes the pressure off Deonte Banks, takes the pressure off Cordell Flott, Xavier McKinney, Pinnock, Williams, the outside corner if we lose Adoree Jackson. However, we need somebody to get after the quarterback, and this guy Bryce Huff is one of those guys, man. So let's take a look at Bryce Huff, his stats that he had this past season. We're gonna go career stats with Bryce Huff. So let's tune in, man. Let's get into it. Career stats. Well, let's do this. Bryce Huff career stats. All right. We're going to go to Bryce Huff career stats. We're going to do an ESPN look. Bryce Huff, 6'3", 255. Went to Memphis, man. Memphis has 4 years. 2023 stats. He had 19 solo tackles, 10 sacks, no forced fumbles or interceptions. So let's look at Bryce Huff's career. He's been in the league 4 years. He played 14 games in 2020, only 9 in 2021, 14 in 2022. And all 17 here in 2023. Now, that 2021 season kind of scares me because he only played 9 games. So I'm not seeing a real health injury concern with Bryce Huff, what we don't need here in New York. But hey, if he wants to come next door, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get him a contract. He's probably going to command around the $18-20 million a year, more than likely, for edge rushers. Probably second-tier edge rusher money, but 2020 rookie season, he had 2 sacks, followed by another 2 sacks in 2021, 3.5 in 2022, and then he went crazy this year in 2023 with 10 sacks. He had 17 and a half career sacks over 4 years. Just a little bit over 4 sacks a year. The production is not like a Brian Burns or one of the top tier guys in the league. It's because he really hasn't had a chance to be a #1 edge rusher until this year with the New York Jets. Him and Johnson and Carl Lawson and those guys out there with Quentin Williams, and he produced this year. So is this guy one hit wonder? I don't know. But I'm definitely intrigued to find out, because when I see his play on the field, I see a man that's going out there on a mission. I see a man that's willing to make plays. I see a man that commands attention when he's on the defensive side of the ball, when he's rushing the quarterback. And we need that opposite of Thibodeau, because Ojulari continues to get hurt. Shout out to NYG22, Unpopular Opinion Sports. He said that. I disagreed at the time, but turns out that he was right, and a lot of times he does turn out to be right. So shout out to that brother, man. Big Blue crew in the building. But I do believe that this guy's more than a one year wonder, one hit wonder. So let's see what he has to say about his free agency plans moving forward.
I feel it's really good. You know, I grinded for this all year, and the guys covered the bus off. The D-line rushed well, and then I was just fortunate enough to come away with 10. So definitely, I was going into the game. I knew what was on the line. I know I worked all year, and I would have hated to just lead the season at 8 or 9. So I definitely had to make it happen today.
Bryce, you earned yourself this offseason a lot of money. I mean, will there be any thought in your mind of the quote-unquote hometown discount of staying here, or for you is it you want to go to the highest bidder?
I'm not giving you a discount. Like I said, I worked so hard. I feel like I owe it to myself and my family and the people around me to maximize my earnings. But I definitely am open to every scenario and every team, and I just want to do what's best for me at the end of the day.
How much are you looking forward to this value on the league?
How much am I looking forward to?
Yeah.
I'm extremely looking forward to it a lot, and just knowing I'm about to get into talk to my agent and see how everything's going down. It's my first time in free agency, so it's definitely an exciting moment.
How's it feel to end this 15-game losing streak?
All right, so you heard Mr. Bryce Huff on his free agency plans. He does not plan on giving the New York Jets a discount. So that I do see him commanding at least between $18 to $22 million a year on the open market, which is very good money for pass rushers. Bryce Huff, what do you guys think about him coming next door to the New York Giants and being the opposite pass rusher alongside Kayvon Thibodeau, man? 10 sacks. Kayvon Thibodeau had 12 sacks. We need dual edge rushers to get 10 sacks again here in New York. I mean, we had it with Osa Umenyiora and Michael Strahan. We had it with JPP and OC. I want to get back to those days to where we have those dual edge rushers, those two pillars on the right and the left side. And I believe we could do that with someone like a Bryce Huff. Is he a household name? He's making himself into a household name. He's definitely being mentioned in top edge rusher categories this season. But before then, no. Not too many people really knew about Huff. Unless you were a Jets fan before this season. I knew a little bit about him in 2022. I'm not going to say I knew about him his whole career out of Memphis or anything. He was undrafted, so I really didn't know too much about him. I knew he had some talent, but he really showed what he can be this past season with the New York Jets, especially in attacking style defense, which I do believe we should switch over to because we have to get pressure with the front four. So that's why I'm doing these videos, man. Potential free agent targets, edge rusher edition. Brian Burns was first. Bryce Huff is number 2, man. This is my number 2 guy on my list for the New York Giants to go and try to get. So let's make some moves to try to go get Bryce Huff, bring him next door, bring him to the winning locker room that has multiple Super Bowl trophies instead of just one back in the 60s. But thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk. Go copy some merch. New merch in the building. We definitely got new merch at the Big Pat Sports Shop. Click the link in the description. Go copy a hat, hoodie, apron, whatever you need to cop, man. Thank you guys for your support. This has been the second edition of Potential Free Agent Grabs Edge Rusher Edition. Mr. Bryce Huff, man. Hopefully I can see you in a Giant uniform in the future and not a Jet. And to the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace.
Let's shine! Let's shine, fellas!
Hey, man, it's time to week, bro. We done put in work all year, bro. Let's go get this night, man. Great energy, great intensity. 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The pressure. Throws it right to Barkley. Makes the catch. Starts to the pylon. And he's in for the touchdown. Throws it right. Intercepted by a pancake. He just floated it, and a pancake gets the pick. Great talk. Powell back to throw. Gets sacked for a 35th time. He can't stop you, right? Under pressure. Sacked back at the 24-yard line. Came on Thibodeau. Closes it out. Hey, that's how NFL game is. I know I need you guys. It's what I need.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.